Hi everyone, welcome to Storm King's Thunder, Episode 3. We're glad to have you here, at least for me on a Sunday morning, wherever you are. It's good to have you here with us. I'm Lauren, I'm your Dungeon Master for the day. With me I have some great players. Let's go around the table real quick, and we'll have everyone introduce themselves. We'll start, we'll just start with Jake, playing Coco.
I'm Jake. I'm playing Coco Trick Nips Rogue, and I'm currently mid-run, I believe, from last game.
Yeah, Coco indeed. Up next, Leo.
Hi, I'm Leo. I play Nank the Mighty, kobold sorcerer that really should not be able to make any decisions ever.
Next up, we have Tierra.
Play Mordecai the Ranger.
And last but not least, Callum. Or Jason, I should say, playing Callum.
Yes, I play Callum, the Wood Elf Ranger.
Excellent.
We do it.
We do have one more player joining us hopefully here shortly. He's having a couple technical difficulties, but that is going to be Canine playing Halen. Halen is, of course, a half-elf fighter, so that should come in very handy for everyone. So last time, you guys finished clearing out the goblins from the town of Nightstone, and there was a woman in the town that you treated very suspiciously. I think is maybe the best way to put that, the best light to put that under. Capturing her, you did not trust her story at all, saying that she had come to kind of be that she was some kind of holy person who had come to the town. Because of that, you tied her up and dragged her around the town with you a little bit. She was not thrilled with this, and suggested that when her friend showed up, you would be very sorry, as you did indeed clear out the whole town. Her friends did eventually show up in the guise of 7 kind of really intense-looking warriors that you ended up doing a hostage negotiation with. And you handed Kella Darkhope back over to them and let them into the town. They suggested that you should probably leave before anything got worse, because you had villagers to go rescue up in the Goblin Caves. So that should just about catch us up to where we are. You all were headed to the Goblin Caves. So let's see. Let's talk about that a little bit. Around the village of Nightstone, there are hills that are kind of riddled with caves. Now, some of the goblins that you had interrogated kind of indicated roughly where this cave was that you were headed to. So you would know where to head. So talk to me kind of about how you were headed into the woods here, and how you're trying to approach this cave. Like, is this like storming the front gate? Are you wanting to be sneaky? Like, what are you guys trying to accomplish here?
Good question. I don't know. What do you guys think?
I'm always for being sneaky, but there's probably a different entrance instead of just going through the front door.
I will warn you that Coco, despite being a rogue, does not like stealthing. It's kind of his thing he hates the most.
We can send you in as a distraction.
Okay,
Yeah.
I can talk to people.
No, you can't. You've proved that several times.
Well, so far, I remember her. She said she was a religious person, Kayla, and then threatened us. So I'm still not convinced she's who she says she is.
Mhm. Well, I think as we're approaching the cave, I'm gonna probably be keeping an eye out the forest, so to speak, to see if there's any signs that maybe they've got scouts or people who are watching for.
Yeah. So you guys, as you approach, you're going to kind of come out of the woods, and you're going to see ahead of you there is a kind of a rocky hill that has pine trees on top of it, and in the side of the hill there's kind of a gaping cave mouth. In this hill, and based on the description that the goblins had given you, and kind of the tracks and things that are fairly obvious of people moving this way from the villagers who had traveled in this direction, you're pretty certain that this is the cave that you were looking for.
How many entrances do we see?
You see one entrance in the front of the hill, kind of this large entrance set into the hillside.
Do I see anyone guarding?
There is no one outside the cave guarding.
How convenient.
You don't have a map up yet, do you?
I do not yet.
Okay. I was just making sure in case I wasn't seeing anything. So, well, guys, we can scout around it. If we want to look for another entrance, or what do you guys think?
We were told earlier that there's like 12 cave, and then there's also I think 2 ogres.
Yep.
That is definitely what you were told.
Maybe someone should try to sneak around just the entrance, see if they see anything inside.
That's definitely something you can try if you would like to.
For the perimeter area of the cave to see if there's any other entrances.
Can I look for tracks that could possibly point to a different area where they hang out?
Sure. Yeah, it sounds like you guys are suspicious of heading in through this front
No
gate.
guards.
And no guards. So taking a little bit of time to scout around. Go ahead and roll. Mordecai, we'll have you do this. Go ahead and roll a survival check to take. Yeah, okay, perfect. So you kind of start scouting around this hill. Did someone want to peer into the main entrance as well? Did somebody want to sneak up and try to do that?
I'll try. I'm pretty small and I can be fairly sneaky.
Okay, go ahead and roll a stealth check for me as well.
Title of Chaos.
Okay. A 15. All right, 15's good. 15's good. All right. So, as Mordecai scouts around kind of the edges of this cave and is looking for alternate entrances, Nank, the mighty kobold, stealthily moves up to the cave entrance and peers in.
Peer over a rock.
Yeah, kind of looking into this main entrance, you are going to see in front of you. This kind of winds into the cave just a little bit, and inside you can see there's a. Let's see. You have dark vision, right?
Yes, it's. I can see perfectly in the dark. It's when I'm in sunlight that I.
Yeah. How far in can you see?
60 feet.
Yeah. No. I'm looking at the cave itself. All right, yeah, you can see in, and inside you definitely see a little bit of movement. There's kind of a large, lumbering sort of creature moving around. Inside, there's kind of, it just opens into a large cavern mouth inside. It looks like it could be just kind of like the main cavern here of this cave. I'm gonna bring you over to a map so you can just kind of see what you can see inside here. We'll put you right about there. Meanwhile, while you are seeing this, Mordecai, you're looking around. Sorry, this will be blank for everybody else until we add you to the map. Mordecai, you're looking around and checking out this hill, trying to find another area, looking for signs of where the goblins might do an alternate entrance into this cave. And you're going to find. Looks like we might have K9 back.
Can you hear me?
Yep, we've got you, K9. We've gone live just because we wanted to get started here, but go ahead and log in, and you can join us as soon as you're able to. Headed into looking around this hillside, you find two other areas that you think could be used as an entrance into this cave. At the base of the hill, on the opposite side, there is a small, narrow tunnel that leads. There's a stream that flows into the cave. So you think that you could use that possibly as a way in, and then you also probably climbed up on the hill a little bit, and you found at the top there is a natural chimney. That you can tell descends down into this cave as well. So a creature could potentially climb down into the cave using this natural chimney.
I'll relay that to the group.
Just see what I see. You can actually also see a goblin and just the edge of another of the big fellas. I'll scamper back out.
Yep.
And relay what so basically, so big cave area, at least one goblin, two ogre, one close, one a little bit further in. And also, maybe we should explain to K9 what we're doing.
Yeah. K9, just to catch you up on what's going on here. The town, you all have rescued the town, and are now looking for the villagers. They've been taken to a Goblin Cave. So that's basically, you're at the cave scouting it out. That's the short version of what's been going on.
K9?
Don't think we can hear you.
No, and I think his video is frozen.
It's frozen, yeah.
No, I've got it back. I had to hit the reconnect button for me.
Oh, alright.
Oh.
There it goes.
Okay.
Yeah.
There we go.
But I still don't think I can hear you in the voice channel.
I guess we don't know where the prisoner is.
There we go. Can hear K9.
K9, do you have us? There we go.
I do, yeah, there we go.
Okay.
Alright.
I gotta remember I've pushed to talk on.
All right. So how would you guys like to approach this? Knowing that Mordecai has found a couple of other entrances, Nank, you know that there's kind of a main chamber that has a lot of creatures in it. What would you guys like to do?
It's a shame we don't have a barbarian anymore because I just sent him to the front. I do look at the fighter.
Yes.
How much are you attached to your appendages?
Which appendage?
In general.
Pretty attached.
I will be fine. I think we send him to the front and we go around the chimney.
And climb down? Is that what the chimney? Is that what you said?
Correct. Yeah, it would be climbing down single file into this cave.
I don't.
Am I the only one here that's seeing black?
Yeah,
Everybody
no,
should see black right now, except
me.
for
Okay.
except for Leo.
I'm the only one who actually saw into the cave.
Nick and
And then was there a stream as well?
Yeah, there's a stream that kind of winds in that you could potentially follow into this cave.
I did feet in mud. I think this is mud.
Group up, or should we stick together?
well, I would assume, and we should probably stick together. But what do you guys think?
Maybe get them, like, flush them out of the cave?
We could split in two from that acts as a distraction, get them towards the entrance of the cave, and others to go in around the back. Maybe find the people and then pin to move.
Are we at the Goblins Cave?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, it's up to you guys, but let's just get in there because I want to find the owner of this locket. Kayla, I think her name was.
Should we just vote who wants to go in front, who wants to go in the thing? Or
Yeah,
both?
sure. I'll go. I want to go in the back, the stream or the other way.
I'll go in front.
Probably stick with Faerun. Maybe providing range support if you need it.
Tiara is the only one. Mordecai is the only one who knows where the chimney is, so I think he has to go through the back. So at least you only go in. I think I'll go at the front with the other two, and I think just the two of you will have the best chance to sneak around the back.
Are you down with that, Mordecai?
Which one
Okay.
do you want to go? Stream or chimney?
Well, I'm pretty weak in terms of strength, so I'm assuming that would be like an acrobatics or athletics, and I'd rather not fall. So, stream.
Okay.
All right, so stream. Let's do that. All right. We'll get you guys set up on the map here real quick.
You can see them. Cause I kind of could go point at the general direction.
All right. Does everybody have sight? Can everybody see at this point something on the map?
Yep.
All right. So heading in, let's talk about the heading in the stream. Mordecai, you probably can't see anything yet because you, you would need, since you don't have any dark vision, you would need to take
I
some
have a
kind of
lantern.
torch or So let's turn that on for you. We'll turn on.
I think lanterns are 45. Let me check.
Ever so tiny.
Oh, wait. There's two different types of lanterns. I don't know which one I have. I think it's 30 feet, I guess.
All right, there you go. You should be set with that. All right. So heading in, the stream is kind of like ankle deep water that you're heading through. and it as you head in, it kind of forms a small pool inside a little cave that you walk into. Yeah, you find yourselves in here. Meanwhile, at the front of the cave, you're looking into the main chamber, and in this main chamber, you see you can definitely see that there are a number of creatures in here. The ogre that's here at the front that you can see, kind of moving around, he's actually kind of bathing in a mud bath here, and doesn't necessarily seem to be completely on guard right this second. And inside the cave, you can see there's kind of a little forest of like stalagmites rising up from the floor as well.
There's one goblin there. There's, I think, another ogre over there. And I can just faintly see the slight bit of light. I'm guessing is.
There's a goblin off to the right.
Yeah.
I think
What's
that
the plan?
is there any point in trying to negotiate with these?
No, not really.
Surprise them and like try to use that advantage in the attack.
Justify the attack. Just the ogre, he seems pretty unaware.
Do you guys think? Think we should?
I'm not with you guys, so.
Yeah, it's only Kanan with us. Oh, he's only Aelin, so.
I want to kill something.
Fair enough.
Halen, let me also do this. I actually, I think your hit points went up. I think I did that for you. You're actually level 2 now, along with everybody else. So I'm not sure if there was anything else that you got at level 2, but you might want to double check that real quick.
He's got action surge.
Yeah, you should have an action surge.
He did your HP though. I think you rolled the maximum Lauren for him.
Yeah, you actually got really good HP.
Right. One thing that I could potentially do is maybe shapeshift into like a mouse or something small and check out the cave. Their vantage point on where things are.
I think goblins eat like mice and rodents. To be, taken into account.
I wonder if I could shapeshift into another goblin.
I don't think so, right?
I don't think so.
A creature of a quarter.
It's a beast. Your shapeshift, your outgo, your shapeshift is beast.
Can't be a humanoid.
Yeah, you need true polymorph for that, I think.
Normal polymorph. No true polymorph. What's up? I could just fire a big spell at the bastard. Although, there might be some side effects. So, if that's what's gonna happen, I advise you just to get a few steps back.
You mean the wild magic?
Possibly.
There's only a 12% chance of you getting something really bad.
Yes. But still. And you're not here.
You have any AoE spells that you could like?
I
throw?
have a potential AoE. My chaos bolt, if things go well, it can just bounce off to someone else. Or I got magic missile and I can hit for a little old 3 that I can see. Regardless, something weird's gonna happen.
I can do weird.
Can do what?
Weird.
Alright. That sounds like a plan, but I do advise you step back.
with a long range
Yeah, I
weapon.
was just going to take a step back.
I would say get like within there, like get in the corner.
You're gonna cast.
Yeah, in a second, we're waiting for you to go away. All right, hang on, sit here. Well, as long as it's not a fireball, you should be fine. Otherwise, we're all fucked.
Oh, actually, hey, before you cast Nank, I do have a cantrip called Guidance, which essentially allows me to give another target an extra D4 to add to their ability check. Would that help you?
Not really. I don't think that works for attacks.
Yeah, it doesn't. It's not for an attack. It's just an ability check.
Ability.
No, so it's not gonna matter. Right. Your magic missile. I'll do a chaos bolt. Chaos bolt will do more damage. Magic missile is guaranteed to hit.
All right. Who are you shooting at?
I'm thinking of the ogre, but I'm just crazy. Do I magic missile or do I go nuts?
Go magic.
Alright, I go nuts. Chaos bolt. 15 to hit.
15
Wow,
will definitely hit.
Alright, so okay, here's the weird bit. So the D8 of the damage will decide the element, and if the two dice are the same, it can bounce to another target within 30 feet.
Okay.
That's a 5 and a 1, so it's either acid or lightning. Let's go for lightning.
Okay.
For 10 points.
10 points of lightning damage against this
and,
ogre.
And also, no, that's the wrong one. Sorry, I roll yours. Nope, still doesn't give me the description. So 49.
That's very weird.
49.
That should absolutely give you the description on it.
It's not a big deal.
All right.
49. I can't speak for the next minute. Whenever I try, pink bubbles fall out of my mouth. So I fire the bolt and I go.
Excellent. All right.
So that's the next 10 rounds of combat.
All right. Yeah. So your chaos bolt goes in and slams into this ogre.
10 points of lightning damage.
Yes. I need everybody to go ahead and roll some initiative. I think now might be a good time for that. Wow, my tabletop has slowed to a crawl.
Wait, what does it say that all my slots are friendly?
It says no valid token was selected. What a...
You have to click your token.
Yeah, you just have to make sure you have your token clicked when you do the roll.
Oh,
Yeah.
there we go.
Yep. There you go.
You guys get that? There
Yep.
we go.
All right, let's sort the turn order. Mordecai, you're going to be up first in the turn order.
Do I hear anything?
I think you would definitely hear like a roar of pain from this giant ogre.
Can I tell which direction?
Yeah, it's definitely coming from inside that main chamber.
North or east?
East.
That's north.
Yeah, I'm going north.
right.
All right. Well, I used up all my movement, so that's it.
Okay. Fair enough. Let's see. This goblin is up next. Let's see. He is going to...
Hoping I get to move first.
He's going to kind of let out a kind of sound, and let's see what it is that he is going to do. Sorry, my tabletop has slowed to a complete crawl here. So give me just one moment to get his character sheet open. There we go. He doesn't see anything. He just heard the ogre. He's going to ready an action. That's all he's going to do. Now this ogre is going to stand up out of the mud. That's going to take part of his movement to stand up because he was lounging. Also, he does not have his weapon in hand. And he's going to kind of like grasp around for it a little bit, kind of move out of the mud, and he's looking around. He does grab his club, and is now kind of looking around to see what has hit him. But I don't think he has spotted specifically Nank yet. All right. Let's see. This goblin is also looking around, and he's just kind of readying an action to see what happens. He can't see anybody outside the cave yet. Coco, you also would have heard all of this happening.
And I also saw Mordecai go north. So I will follow him.
Okay.
Is that the farthest I can go, I think?
Well, if you use your run action, you can move double your speed. Otherwise,
right.
you can move up to your speed.
I'll catch up, and then I'm done.
Okay. Yeah. What you're seeing here, just so you kind of know, this passageway to your left, there's kind of a rock that's filled up this passageway. It's kind of been set in. Into this kind of 4-foot wide tunnel. Like, you'd have to crawl through this tunnel to get in there, but there's kind of a boulder that just kind of fits snugly into this passageway, kind of like it's been sealed off purposefully. All right, Nank is up.
Boop. Going to Ray of Frost. Still the ogre.
Okay.
So. Does an 11 hit?
An 11 just hits, actually.
Ooh. And he's got his movement is reduced. His movement is reduced by 10 feet at the end of his turn.
Okay. I'll slow him down. Callum.
Okay. I'm gonna move to get a better look here. I think I'm going to the ogre.
Let's see, an 8 is going to miss. Let's see, and that is firing a short bow into the room. All right. I think basically you're kind of, this one's going to ready an action if it can see somebody coming into the room. Halen is up. you're basically getting kind of a free sneak attack round, sort of.
Okay, I'm probably gonna move here, see what the hell's going on. Alright, I'll move the... You know what? I'm gonna dash up to this ogre, and then I'm gonna use my action surge to make a two-handed attack with my longsword.
Okay, yeah, go ahead and do that. An 8 is going to miss. And as you come running into the room, you're going to hear both of these goblins kind of... And there's going to be a couple of
Hello.
bows that twang. There's going to be a couple of shots. Well, that one's going to crit you. Holy crap. That's 13 damage. That one's a 12. That one should miss.
Yeah, I think that one misses. What is my AC? Okay, yeah, that misses.
Alright.
How many hit points do you have, Halen?
8. Left. That is almost my full HP.
This guy, seeing what's happening, he's going to kind of step into the room, and just kind of survey the situation for a minute. He is also going to take a shot with his short bow. That's a 19 for 7 damage. Wow, they're rolling really good.
Just like last week.
Ouch.
The other ogre that's in the room is going to kind of stand up and stretch and kind of look around, and he's going to... Let's see. She's going to grab a couple of javelins and just kind of throw them. She's going to have disadvantage on this because she's just kind of throwing wildly. That's a 7, so that's going to miss. Alright. Mordecai is up. Can't hear you, Tira.
I was knocking, so. Can I get in there?
You would have to try to move this boulder.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do that.
We believe in you. Roll that 20 athletics.
Yep. Or you can move north, or you can try to move south into the battle.
Can I... Let's see. Can I ready an action?
Absolutely.
When I actually see someone step into my line of sight, then I'd like to shoot an arrow.
Okay. Yeah, you're just ready to do that. All right. Speaking of creatures moving into line of sight, let's see what we've got here. Well, this one's not going to. This one is also going to shoot a short bow over at Halen.
No, it can fuck off.
That's a 7. That's definitely going to miss.
But not as the big guy.
Who is slowed, but he's going to swing with his great club at Halen.
This was a very bad idea.
I don't know what you're talking about. The plan's going perfectly.
That's at 18.
That'll just about hit you. Yeah, that'll do it.
For 10 damage. That's going to... Halen is down.
I'm down. I'm not out, but I'm down.
Just a flesh wound.
Just a fish whack club the size of him.
Let's see. This one is going to kind of hop down and come over and poke at the body over here.
Halen's body?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Like it's not attacking or anything. It's just coming over
Okay.
to look at it. Coco is up.
And I will ready an action for the same as Mordecai.
Okay. Nank, what would you like to do? You look confused, Leo.
Now I'm trying to figure out the best way. I will. I have to do it. Just enough damage. I'm busy. I will ties of chaos for advantage. Chaos bolt the ogre again.
Okay.
So with advance. Oh well.
Well, 14
that
definitely
makes-
will hit.
Oh, that's 3 and an 8. So fire, thunder. Let's go for fire.
All right.
So 16 points of fire damage in his face.
All right. Yeah. This thing is going to like kind of scream in pain. I don't think he's slowed any longer.
No.
Um,
Leave him alone. No, I can't taunt him. Like I could.
yeah, you're just continuing to to have bubbles coming out of your mouth.
Back in my corner.
Callum is up.
Right. I'm gonna go with the ogre with my shortbow.
Okay.
Him down. Please.
A 6 is going to miss. All right. This ogre or this goblin, he's going to kind of also come running over. That's pretty much what he's going to do. Let's see. I forgot to roll for this guy. He's going to jump down off of this as well. We'll add him into the turn order next round if he needs it. But he's going to hop down and come running this way, which I believe is going to bring him in line with both Mordecai and Coco. So go ahead and take your bow shots, if you will.
Gun.
Or gun, pardon me, yes. All right.
I think it's close.
Yeah, so this bow definitely pierces through him, and then this pistol shot rings out. A 23 is going to hit, and you take him down. And there is suddenly mass confusion, I would say, as sound reigns all around, and the sound of this gunshot echoes through everything. Halen, go ahead and make me a death saving throw, if you would, please, sir.
Here we
I'm not 20. 20.
I was going to say, now would be a good time to start rolling those crits. A success is good. We'll take a success. All right. Pox the Goblin. Pox is going to hear this gunshot, and he's going to run to his little dead goblin friend. And see him dead, look down the hall, see Mordecai and Coco. He's going to pull his little short bow out as well. He's going to shoot at Mordecai, who's in front. That is a 23 for 3 damage.
Lauren, you seriously need to stop with these crews. You're killing us.
I blame Roll20. I could pull out my physical dice if that would make you guys feel better.
We're clearly underprepared for this type of level.
I mean, only one of you's down. You've already almost taken out an ogre. You're doing great. Speaking of ogres, this one is going to kind of step out of the stalactites, or stalagmites, I should say. She has a javelin in hand. She's going to throw it into the hallway as well, trying to hit Mordecai, I think, again. That's an 8. That's going to sail wide through the hallway past you, Mordecai. And you are up.
Yeah. I'm casting Hunter's Mark. Oops.
Excellent.
And I'm going to use it on the ogre.
All right. What does Hunter's Mark do for everybody, so they know what it does for you?
Well, it does a lot, but when I put it on a creature, I get to roll an additional 1d6 damage if I hit with my main attack. And then if I'm ever tracking this hunted creature, then I have advantage on perception or survival checks against it.
Nice.
And if I kill it, then I get to move the Hunter's Mark as a bonus action to another creature.
Very good. All right, yeah, it is marked. 26 is a hit as well.
So it's...
6 damage
I
plus...
rolled the 1d. So plus 1, so it's 7.
Okay.
And then plus 2 because it's a favorite enemy.
Excellent. So 9 damage.
Cool.
Very good.
And now I'm gonna move.
All right.
Go get him, Coco.
Yeah, as you do that, this guy is going to hop down as well. And I think he's going to kind of move over towards the body as well. You're getting a nice little grouping of goblins over here, inquisitive little critters. Let's see. This ogre, in pain, is going to look around. Are you guys all kind of hidden back behind? No, Callum is kind of out. I think he's going to kind of start stomping his way down down the cave here. That's 30 feet right there. His speed is 40. He's going to swing a great club at Callum.
Callum, just go.
That's a 22 for 13 damage.
It's 4.
Yeah, alright. This goblin... he's going to pull out a short bow. He's going to shoot at Callum as well. Oh, that's an 18 for 6 damage.
Down.
Doesn't feel good, does it, Callum?
Coco.
Well,
Oh, we die, guys.
I'm going to trying to decide if I want to shoot the goblin or the ogre. Okay, I'll shoot the ogre. Wait a minute, how far away am I? Just within range. Okay, 1 second. Nope.
Oh, that is going to miss.
And then I'm gonna move behind this wall.
That's probably very smart.
Wait a
Nink,
minute.
what would you like to do?
Run away is what I'm thinking of, but I don't think this is gonna work. I think these guys run faster than I can, so. Big money, no whammy. I've already used my Tides of Chaos, so. Fuck it. I'll chaos spot the bastard again. My last results, and then something weird will happen, and hopefully we won't all die, or at least take him down with him.
Well, 23 is a hit.
Fuck. No damage. 4, 2. Let's go for cold damage. 8 points, and... each creature within 30 feet of me becomes invisible. That includes him.
That includes him, but also...
And the corpses.
I was gonna say that is everybody here. Like Callum is going to turn invisible. Let's see.
Me, the only one doesn't.
Yeah, you are not. But yeah, that also includes Halen and the goblins up here. They are all invisible.
Awesome.
How long are they invisible?
A minute, or until they attack or cast a spell.
Well, since the attacker is non-existent.
But the problem with that they have advantage on their attacks. I see them.
All right. There are a bunch of invisible goblins.
Can I run away out of the map?
Yes.
My movements. Can I move 30 feet that way?
Yes.
I'm 30 feet that way.
That is definitely something that you can do.
Is this 30 feet or 25 feet? I think. No, 30. Alright.
Alright, Callum, you're up next. Go ahead and make me a death saving throw, please, sir.
Actually, one more thing. As a bonus action, could I have used my flexible casting to turn my 2 sorcery points into a spell slot?
Sure, that's fine, yeah. That is a save, or a failed death save for Callum. Suddenly everyone disappears, and so this invisible goblin is going to kind of freak out a little bit up here and just kind of start running around. Like he's going to trip over Halen and like just run down and like run into the back of this ogre and just kind of like bounce off of him a little bit. Yeah, that's about all that's going to happen here. Halen, can you go ahead and roll me a death saving throw as well?
Great time to crit. Oh fuck.
that was the wrong crit.
2 failed.
Alright. This goblin is going to run into the passageway over here and is going to take a swing with his scimitar at Mordecai. It's a 16.
Okay.
All right. This other ogre is just going to kind of yell a little bit and kind of bellow here in the cavern. He's not going to run into this hallway, which is really too small for him, or for her. Mordecai, you're up.
I'll use my short sword and offhand. Short sword.
19 is going to hit. 4 damage, you are going to skewer this little goblin.
And that's it.
Alright. This goblin, who is not invisible, is going to also kind of freak out a little bit and start running around. Nob, the ogre, is going to just kind of bellow in the doorway here as Nenk runs away. He's also invisible. You can't really see him do that, but you can hear it. And this guy, he's going to also being invisible, he's going to like run and get in the mud, which with the mud, like it coats him. You can see the mud on him now, like as he kind of runs through this little mud pit. You can see kind of mud on his legs. If someone is in the room to spot him. Coco.
I'm gonna ready a action until the next goblin comes in, or the next enemy comes into my line of sight.
Okay. Nank, you've run out into the forest. What is your plan?
Well, I'm 30 feet away.
Yeah.
So what's the range of this thing? Feet. I mean, I still have a rough idea where the ogre behind me is. I mean, I just heard him scream.
Yeah.
I need to see it for magic. That you can see. So that just leaves a chaos bolt here. Oh. Okay. Okay. I will ties a chaos advantage. So it's normal roll because he's in. He's like give me like something to.
I like the thinking on this. That's good.
Just the first one, the 13.
That's a hit. So, very good.
Great.
Yeah, and you kind of end up with an outline on this creature.
I would move another like 15 feet back, so I'm like 45 feet away from where I used to be. So so I'm about 6 feet away from him.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, that's me.
All right. Callum, go ahead and make another death saving throw for me, sir.
Come on.
Ah. All right. All right. This goblin, you know what? He's going to kind of run out past the outline of this thing. You can't see him, but a little arrow is going to come flying out at Nank, out into the
Was that one of
woods.
the invisible ones?
Yeah.
He's
15
visible now. Yeah,
Yep.
no, it's.
Yep. Yeah, but you would know where he is. So six damage.
Wait. No, I'm not gonna do that. It's good, but I'm not. That's 2/3 of my health.
Halen, go ahead and make a fantastic death saving throw for me, please.
Don't fail. Please don't die.
Yes! We have two successes.
My next saving throw does it all.
Oh, all right. Let's see. This goblin is dead. The other ogre is just kind of standing out here, bellowing. It can't really move down this hallway, so it's kind of in here. Mordecai.
Oh, I can see it. I'm gonna take another shot at
Alright.
the ogre.
A 26 will definitely hit. Oh, that's an excellent shot.
19 damage.
Very good. That bloodies this ogre.
You can see him because of Hunter's Mark, right?
I can see him. Well, yeah. I'm lit lantern.
This one is going to run this direction. And just kind of get into the hallway a little bit over here. That's all he can do on his turn. The other ogre, he's going to the kind of the frosty outline of him. He's going to kind of turn and head back into the cave, I think. He doesn't really like being out of the cave. All right. The last one here, this guy is invisible as well. He is going to he's gonna run and hide, I think. He's gone. He doesn't like what's going on. All right, Coco.
I'm gonna see if I can pop my head out and see if I see anyone to shoot, and then I can't see them though, right?
There is a goblin that you should be able to see.
Okay, he's not invisible.
He is not invisible.
All right, I'll shoot him and then pop back into cover.
All right. 14 will hit. That is going to kill this goblin. All right. Nank. Got a goblin that has attacked you.
Yeah. I'm going to magic missile.
That's probably smart.
How many do I want on the goblin? Two on the goblin, one on the ogre.
All right.
No, that's the wrong. Well, that's gonna happen after. So it's 6 points of damage on the goblin, 3 on the ogre.
All right. Yeah, you're gonna kill this goblin. The ogre, he's kind of walking away from you and like just gets shot with the. He's gonna kind of turn around and roar a little bit at you.
Yeah, it was. I regained my lowest expended spell slot, so I get another one back.
Excellent. Callum.
Oop.
Roll us a death saving throw. Hopefully a good one. No whammies. There you go.
Big money, you know what? Big money.
Halen cannot regain consciousness, and we are I fighter. Oh.
I just lost some.
Of course it would be me.
I feel like I'm right behind you.
Yes, buddy.
Yeah, time to roll some new characters, guys. May I suggest a barbarian?
I will have to do so.
Or a paladin.
Or paladin. Extra saving throws. And healing. All roll into one.
I could do a barbarian or a cleric.
If Caleb dies, you can each take one.
There we go. Did I disconnect briefly for everybody? Can you hear me?
Who's
Lauren's having router issue because I think it's a Discord there.
Of my demise has hit him hard.
There we go. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Can't see you anymore, but so reconnect.
All right. Yeah, I think it's reconnecting here.
Yeah.
All right. Sorry about that. My internet dropped for just a second. Very weird. I think we're okay. K9, are you okay, sir?
I'm pretty good. I didn't get
Okay.
a chance to really, bond with him, so...
Yeah, I was gonna say we're a little early on still. Well, start
He's
thinking
weighing
about
the option.
start thinking about that next character. We'll bring them in if you want to get them built. We can even get them into the game potentially still today, possibly. So just think about what you might like to do. Otherwise, it could be next
He's
session.
just one of the prisoners.
There you go. Well, let me take Halen out of the order.
I got dibs on stuff.
Not much stuff.
I can't use it anyway. I can't even call dibs. I can't speak still.
Fog is gonna keep kind of yelling into the wind here. Can't really do anything. Mordecai.
I'll do the same thing. Yeah, 12.
12 is actually enough to hit.
Okay.
Revenge me!
No other mark.
She's not shooting at that one. Your only hope of revenge right now is me.
That is
Why
going
are
to
you
be,
laughing at that?
15
Yay.
damage.
Yeah,
15 damage.
that is actually going to be enough to kill this this ogre.
I don't really see anything. I'm gonna end my turn here.
Okay. All right.
Dead.
Yep, that one is dead. This ogre. What is it going to do? I think it's going to see its partner killed, and it's going to stomp its way in this direction to see what has happened over here. Its range, it actually can move that far. Its range is far enough to do that. It's going to see Mordecai, and it is going to swing with its club. That is a 13.
Yeah, that one's gonna miss.
That's a good thing. Very good. Coco is up.
I'm gonna peek around the corner. I can see him. I'm gonna shoot at him. Nope.
Nope, that is a miss.
Oh,
I'm
so-
gonna move back again.
All right. Nank.
Seeing as the ogre's fucked off, apparently I don't think I'd have line of sight on him. Within 60 feet. How far? I'm just gonna dash. That's
I will give one suggestion just as a thought. You could conceivably try a medicine check on Callum and stabilize
I was
him.
thinking of that, but I'm too far away from him. I'm 45 feet from the entrance, so I'm gonna need to dash just to get to him.
That is a problem.
Unless you give me the medicine as a bonus. I
You-
can't really help him.
Death buddies.
Yeah, you are too far away.
So that's
Sadly.
leaves me. I have 15 feet of.
Closer, and then if I run my next death saving roll, then you'll be close enough.
Yeah, I am next to you. I'll dash here. That's all I get. That's all I got.
All right.
Come on, don't die.
You can do this, Callum. Yes!
Yes.
2 each.
You.
All right, Mordecai, you are up.
So I should warn you that my medicine for your saving your life is at -1.
You know what? I'll take it.
Just saying.
More harm. You may actually kill me.
All tides of chaos it.
Perfect.
I'm going to use my bonus action to move Hunter's Mark onto this one,
Okay. Yeah.
and then I'm gonna take the disengage action,
Okay.
and I'm gonna run away because I'm a coward.
That seems fair.
Hey, that's my thumb.
Yeah, this thing is going to. It cannot move through this passageway. Like it's too small for it. It's going to kind of stick its head in and just kind of roar as you run away from it. Coco, you're up.
I'm gonna do the same thing I've been doing.
That is a critical hit. "13 damage is enough to kill this this guy. I think that takes you out of combat, actually.
I just pop on top of Caleb and I try to do CPR, mouth to mouth with pink bubbles coming out. Slap him! Live! Live!
Go ahead and roll me a medicine check.
I'm tied to chaos at advantage. No!
Okay.
That is not going to be enough.
Do I make it worse?
You don't make it worse, but that is not going to be enough to succeed.
With the 2, I've made it worse.
Anyone else have medicine?
Yeah. Callum, I need you to make one more death saving throw. It all hinges on this.
Live! Live!
Live.
Oh.
Shit! I didn't do it. I didn't do it.
Well,
I get off of him.
Death
we
buddies.
Yeah. Nank doing his best, but not necessarily understanding the physiology of other creatures. Callum is also down.
Oh fuck! I'm dead. This is gonna be very bad for me from the other's point of view. But just going with the other one, I'm they're already suspicious of me, and I'm the only one survivor. The others are dead.
So I come around the corner and I see Nank on top.
Oh shit! Live! Actually, you don't hear me speak. It's just bubbles.
Just bubbles.
He's the 1 minute hasn't elapsed yet.
It's probably got about. We were only 4 rounds into combat, so you still probably have about 30 seconds of this of the bubbles going on.
All right. I walk up to Nank and I just push him aside. And then check on Callum. Where is he?
By me.
Yeah, he's all the way here at the south end.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I just go down there and move Nank away until he can talk again, because he's just blowing bubbles.
Yeah, a few seconds later.
I didn't do it. I didn't do it. I tried my best.
What happened?
But Ogre happened. ogre with a big club. If he kind of went that way where you guys came from, if you saw an ogre that was kind of frozen over, burnt, electrocuted a few times, I did that. I tried to get his attention, but the others were kind of in between. Well, he just kind of, well, no, first, Halen, he walked up to him, he swung his sword, he missed, then he just went flat. That was one. And then, me and Caleb, we were over there, we were hiding, like, he was trying to, like, pew pew. Mostly missed. I think he just missed, actually, didn't hit the thing a single time. And so then he came over and he saw the two of us. He looked at Caleb and he went flat. Well, actually, no, he did that, but Caleb was fine. And then one of the goblin fuckers, that one over there, that one, I killed that one. He just went pew.
I think Coco would insight check him.
Yeah, go for it.
10. Do you want me to roll persuasion? I'm not lying.
Yeah, go ahead and roll persuasion just to kind of see like how.
No, I'm rolling an advantage. 22.
Yeah, I think Coco is definitely buying this. I mean, you saw the ogres. You can see the bodies. I mean, like,
okay.
there was definitely a battle here.
So then I killed that one pewed him, and then I ran this way. I tried to face him. I was like, like you see, mouth to mouth, all the bubbles kind of made it an issue. I know. I tried to fake him.
Yeah. Next time you have pink bubbles coming out of your mouth to mouth, just let's make that a rule.
I'll try to keep that in mind. Hopefully, it won't happen again.
All right. So what do you guys want to?
I'm gonna go there. I'm gonna take a sit.
Well, Caleb was my friend, so I think I have to go bury him. Because this lizard guy couldn't do his damn job. And I'll pick him up, and then I'll start heading towards the forest.
I'll go with you.
Nank is gonna go in a corner and sob.
This might be a good point to take a short break. We can talk. I can talk with Jason and K9 here briefly about what they want to do with new characters, and we can kind of regroup after the fight here. We'll be back, guys, in about roughly 5-ish minutes. Stick around and we'll see what happens here with the group.
Cool. See you guys in a bit.
Yeah.
We are back, everyone. Thanks for continuing to watch. As always, hit that follow button if you're enjoying what you're seeing here. Looks like both K9 and Jason are working on new characters. We'll get them introduced here at some point. Might be next week before we get to them, but that's fine. We'll keep going with Mordecai, Nank, and Coco on their further adventures here in this cave of goblins.
I remembered during the break that K9 Halen had he had caught me stealing once and basically let me go because I was stealing from. We both agreed he was an asshole and he deserved it, so he let me go. So I kind of have a little bit of good relationship with him, so I would drag him out with my massive strength that gnomes have and bury him along with Callum.
All right, yeah, absolutely. There are two graves in the forest.
It occurred to me that Nank is having an absolutely horrible couple of days. He lost his only friend, the Goliath, which just fucked off after chickens. And then the only two people that knew he was getting along with just died.
Welcome to hell.
So these Halen and Callum are you spend a little bit of time digging some graves for them, and they are out in the woods. I would assume that you make some kind of like marker for the graves and that kind of thing even as well. Yeah, absolutely. This is going to take a little bit of time, to dig and all of that. It's going to take a little bit of time. So it's going to be a couple of hours before you could return to the cave. But yeah, what would you like to do?
Nank was behind a rock next to the entrance. He was just sobbing to himself. For what they're doing the funeral.
So I guess we're back to the front of the cave. I say to Nank, you want to continue this, or you want to stay there crying? We can go.
I'm not. I wasn't crying. It's puffy red eyes and how is this?
All right. Well, either way, let's and not let them die in vain. Do you agree, Nank?
Yes, let's get it. Let's kill some fuckers. By the way, would that have technically counted as a short rest?
Yeah, you know what? I'll give you guys a short rest out of that. That makes perfect sense. That would be what that would count as.
Awesome.
So, just at the entrance of the cave, I do a perception check.
Yeah. So you definitely do a perception check. The first thing that you will notice, even before the perception check, is that the dead goblin here at the entrance has been pulled inside the cave. You can kind of see like a little blood trail kind of leading the way in that wasn't there before. And looking into the cave, you kind of, before anything else, you hear kind of muttering. It's just kind of like this goblin muttering. It's speaking in goblin. Does Nank, do you understand goblin? I don't believe you do.
Don't think so.
No.
No, common and draconic.
Okay. That makes more sense for a kobold.
He's very angry and pissed off, so he's very inclined to just walk in. It's just like, which one of you fuckers wants to die first?
Yeah. Well, there are. Go ahead.
I think he's gonna do that. Unless Coco tries to stop him or something, walks past.
I grab onto him and I say, "Calm down. I don't want you dying too, as much as I don't like you." What does Nick do?
He points in a general northwest direction. There's one that's still moving.
We'll get to him.
I can see you, shithead.
I mean, yeah.
These goblins that are in here, like there's two goblins kind of working. They're kind of like trying to pull these ogres around, and like they're just like, meh, kind of making noises and stuff as they do it, kind of yelling at each other. And as you yell that, yeah, we probably ought to roll initiative again because, like, I think these goblins are actually gonna like see you and hear you and like take off running into the cave. But we probably ought to roll initiative just so we can kind of see probably the best way that all of this can happen.
I'd like my first one, please.
Yeah, you can change. You can actually change the number by clicking on it. Yeah. All right.
This is like Critical Role music.
Midnight Syndicate, I believe.
All right. Mordecai, you're going to be up first in the order, even though Nenk is the one kind of charging ahead.
Boom, boom, boom.
Did I see where they ran?
They're kind of running up to like they're turning to run still. They're right now kind of in the middle of all of these dead creatures that kind of have been piling up here.
Yeah, I can see one right here.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna cast Hunter's Mark.
All right, it is marked.
Got him.
That's going to just he's turned to run, and that just kind of skewers him. Yeah, he is dead. Let's see. I think Coco, you are up next.
I don't have line of sight on that other goblin.
Yeah, he's kind of on the north end of everything up here, like pulling on the top ogre up here.
So he has cover, or?
Yeah, he would be kind of in cover just a little bit because he's like probably quarter cover.
Okay. Well, I will try to shoot him.
That's a definite hit. For 9 damage, he kind of pokes his head out of cover, and your bullet is just going to just take him down.
Hell yeah!
Yeah. All right. Yeah. You are out of combat, at least for the moment.
That's foreboding.
I wanted to ask them a question.
Oh, I thought you would have ripped their faces off.
No, that's not that after, but I wanted information first.
I guess we should loot them, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm definitely gonna take some whatever I can from them because they killed 2 of our party.
Oh. Hello.
Yeah.
But no, those really can see me.
So do I need to roll investigation or?
Yeah. Go ahead and you can definitely roll some investigation here. All right. All right. 17. So, looking around at the bodies, at the and just kind of this cavern in general, you're going to see that most of these goblins are just kind of wearing standard items. They don't really have any particular special things. So you're just dealing with standard goblin and ogre gear. There's a great club, there's a couple javelins, there's a couple short bows, and then goblin scimitars. That's pretty much what you're going to find off of them.
I'll take the 2 short bows.
Okay.
Can I shout something back at Coco and Mordecai?
Yeah.
Hey guys, I think I found the villagers.
Oh,
Gotta scream into the room. Are you guys villagers from Nightstone?
Yeah. So you as you head
You look human.
as you head up into this little tunnel, this room is kind of sunken down into the floor a little bit, and you hear the sound of like flapping wings as you walk in, and basically there's a pit in here with these little alcoves in it, and huddled in these alcoves you're going to see a bunch of humans. And as you yell, you're going to there's going to be just the sound of flapping wings, and erupting from a hole in the ground in the center of this thing, bats are going to come tearing out. It is hundreds, possibly thousands of bats. And they just come flying out of this cavern. And visibility is reduced down to about 5 feet for each of you.
I have bat sight, so I think.
Oh, well, there you go. There you go.
Bat vision.
Because I'm the Batman.
The Batman. And you can kind of hear like some of the villagers kind of like crying out, and like others kind of go like shush, like the sound, and like they're just trying to like stay quiet despite this terrible bat incursion that has occurred.
Valuable bat.
It's gonna be a few minutes. The bats are going to finally settle down back into their hole where they live, and as they kind of settle down, one of the villagers is going to kind of step towards kind of the edge of one of their precipices, and he's going to step forward. You see that he is a dwarf, and he's going to kind of whisper as loudly as he kind of dares to. "You got to keep quiet, lads, otherwise you stir up the bats."
Okay. Are you guys the villagers?
Aye, we're the Nightstonians. Name's Morak.
Cool. I'm just saying that I don't really care, but right, we're here to save you. I think.
Yeah, that's the dwarf that's talking to you currently.
Who's holding you prisoner here?
He's going to kind of. Can we talk as we get out of here? I think those bats will come back.
Sure.
Right. We need to get them down some rope, I assume, for them to get out.
Yeah, basically.
Right. So I think we need to tie the rope somewhere, because I don't trust that any of us can actually pull them up.
So I guess perception check for strong-looking rocks or something.
Take a walk at the stalagmite would probably do it.
I was gonna say there are a number of very sturdy-looking stalagmites.
Okay. So would that be sleight of hand to tie it?
Yes, please.
Can I help?
Sure.
To just give him down.
Yeah. You tie a rope. It is going to take a little while for all of these villagers to kind of get up. They're trying to move quietly. There's a couple of scares where, like, some rocks get kicked down into the pit.
It's fine. Come on. This way, single file, no shouting.
Yeah, but you're going to, one by one, they're able to kind of get up. Morak stays at the bottom and kind of helps, and kind of helps rig up some stuff to help a couple of them who can't clamber up on their own. There's a number of villagers here, obviously, and this is going to take a little bit of time to do.
This way, don't forget to tip your guide. Nothing.
Yeah.
Bastard.
Morak is going to kind of be the last one out, I think, and he's going to stepping away from the bats. He's going to thank the group. That's a timely rescue that you brought. We appreciate it.
Yeah. You got it. We lost 2 of our party trying to save you, so glad you appreciate it.
He's just going to kind of look. There's a number of us dead as well. We've lost many of them. Those ogres, they'd come in and grab us one by one and take us off, and no one ever came back.
Well, they're dead now, so...
Here's a pro tip. Next time an ogre attacks you, set it on fire.
Morak's gonna kind of smile at the gallows humor a little bit. I'll keep that in mind.
So, are we outside the cave now?
Fire.
Yeah, like you would have led them outside the cave, I think.
Okay.
And
fire.
now you have not fully explored the cave. Is that something you guys would like to do, or are you kind of over the goblins at this point?
I'm kind of over the goblins.
Really want
Especially
to
after...
quickly check out one room that was on the south side.
Okay, are you telling us that as
No.
Mordecai, or... Okay.
All right.
Do I have to make a good check? Oh, there's several rooms.
Yeah, it kind of opens into this set of rooms that, or kind of caves that wind around. Inside here, let me see what's going on here for you. These are kind of a warren that opens up here. It's kind of cramped, and inside you're going to see just a number of little dens and things where these goblins would have holed up. There's little caves where they would have slept, and another little cave where bones litter the ground, that sort of thing in here.
So nothing of interest.
Yeah, nothing particularly of interest, no.
Okay, I'm gonna leave.
All right.
I will tell them about the boulder though, or the last remaining member that wasn't with me.
Yeah, there is that little passage with the boulder. There is more passages opening up, but you definitely do not have to explore the cave if you don't want to. So heading out. Morak will keep up with you all, and I think he's talking to Nenk and Coco, and if Mordecai catches up with them, as you head back to Nightstone, that is something that we can kind of do here. He's going to ask, so have you been to Nightstone yet?
Yes. There was
It's not looking good, by the way.
There was one weird lady and 2 gods. Now there is 1 weird lady, 2 gods, and a bunch of horsemen with flying snakes.
Yeah. He's going to ask, So it wasn't in good shape when you left. I can't
No,
imagine that it
bunch-
was.
A bunch of guys with a couple of them had flying snakes.
He'll say, well, I don't know anything about that. When we left, there were boulders raining down from the sky. It was chaos. We had to get out of there. We ran into the hills, but of course the goblins found us and captured us.
So I guess we don't have to go into Nightstone. We could just walk them there, correct?
Yeah, that would be correct.
Because I don't know what else we have to. And I'm saying this to Mordecai and Nink. Like, was there? I don't remember anything else we have to do in Nightstone, right?
No, I
Well-
think we should try and find out where that giant castle went, though.
Also, didn't you want to give that locket to someone?
I'm sorry. Oh yeah, the locket. Before they go in, can I ask for Taylor?
Yeah. So Taylor would be one of the captives. Taylor is. Let's see. She is. She has. You see a younger woman. She's about 28 years old. And she's got 4 children with her. And they're kind of all, kind of holding on as best they can as they're walking back to the village. And if you,
Okay.
if you want to seek them out, absolutely.
I approach her, and I say, "You're Taylor. Taylor, I found this on one of the goblins who was looting the town, and I thought you might like this back."
She's going to kind of grasp the locket, and I thought I had lost that. I thought it was gone forever. I thought the goblins would have taken that. And she's just gonna kind of give you a hug, Coco, and kind of look at you. I can't even tell you what this means, that you rescued us, and we have a life to rebuild now.
Okay. I didn't hear 95% of what you were saying because you were breaking up. I don't know if it's my connection or yours.
Could anybody else hear me?
Yeah, I heard you fine.
Okay. She was just saying. Basically, can you still hear me? Can you hear me now, Coco?
Yeah.
Or is it okay?
Yeah.
She was saying that she kind of gives you a big hug and thanks you for finding it, and says that she was not expecting to ever see it again, and that now they have to go back to the village and start rebuilding a life.
Can I do a sleight of hand and 10 gold in her pocket?
Sure, yeah, you can definitely try that.
Can I slide ahead and take the 10 gold out of her pocket?
She's going to kind of
Sure,
notice.
just joking.
She's going to kind of notice and see the gold as you try to slip it into her pocket, and she's going to kind of, no, I can't take that.
All right.
Coco, are you still there?
Hello? Yeah, it just broke up totally. I don't know what's happening, but what did she say? I'm sorry.
She said, I can't take that.
Well, you're gonna take it, or the ground's gonna have it. I think you should take it.
She'll nod. All right, I'll take it. And she'll pocket the gold. one of the let's talk about one of the other villagers that we're seeing here.
Sorry, I want to ask something to the dwarf. If you don't mind.
Oh yeah, we can do that. Yep.
Then I want to go to some. Dwarf faith. You mentioned like a floating castle that was throwing rocks.
Right, yeah. Floated in one day and just started bombarding the town.
Yeah, fascinating. Do you see which way we went afterwards?
He's gonna say, we were running out. It was still attacking when we left. We didn't see where it headed.
Right. Never mind. Thank you. Goodbye.
He's going to, like, as you walk away, he's going to, like, try to grab your, kind of, like, by the shoulder a little bit. And he's going to say, Kobold, a lot of good people died here in the village. I had a friend, Samil Southwell. She didn't have any family here in Nightstone, but she had a brother named Markham. He's the sheriff of a town called Brinshander, not too far from Icewind Dale. I don't know where you. Yeah, he's gonna say, I don't know where you'd be heading next, but if you ever find your way up near Brinshander, if you could give him a message about Samil's passing, I would greatly appreciate it.
What's his name again?
Okay, so the woman who died, it was Samil Southwell, and the brother is Markham, who is the sheriff in Bryn Shander.
Samil Southwell.
Okay.
Yeah. No.
Yeah. As you're walking, there is one other one of the other villagers who kind of stands out a little bit. Kanan, do you want to talk about who it is?
Yeah, he's an elf, dark, almost kind of a bluish, purplish skin, white hair. He's a drow. His kind of just dressed in the kind of torn common clothes. That's pretty much what he looked like.
Does he have that same expression?
Does he look like a dick?
Yeah, he kind of.
A little bit. I suppose at the minute he's kind of he's more kind of gazing off into the distance. I guess he's a bit distracted by the whole.
What's he wearing? Is he like
common clothes, really? Just like a shirt and trousers are kind of all torn from, like when he was captured and stuff.
Yeah, it's the middle of the day, right?
Yeah, kind of late day at this point, just because of your burial time and all of that.
So I kind of want to go to the drow.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, white top.
Are you talking to me?
Do you see anyone else with white hair?
I don't know. I didn't really take in anyone else.
Yeah.
What is it, little man?
Do you have anything for the sun? Because it's being a pain in my butt. And I think you might have the same type of issue.
Yeah, you don't have to tell me twice. It's very annoying. No, I don't have anything for the sun.
Alright.
Fortunately. Why is a kobold traveling with a group of whatever you are? I don't remember what the people are.
And why is that drow living in a mostly human village, but you live in caves? Like me.
Normally do. Though I got I have my own reasons for being here. I'm not from the village. I just got caught up in their little gain?
Well, let's
I,
say I wanted to expand my horizon.
I go introduce myself. Hi, I'm Coco Tricknips. You may know me as the Naked Gun.
Never
This guy
heard of you.
is Nank, and as weird as he is, he's got a decent heart. So,
Hey, you take that back.
which part?
The decent part.
Okay, he's just got a heart, and
Right.
yeah, just introduce myself, and I don't know where Mordecai is.
He'll kind of give a bow of his head and just, my name is Droust.
Droust.
You are Drow, the Drow.
Yes.
Wow, your parents were horrible people.
What is your name again?
Nank, the mighty. The mighty is a very important part.
Yes, your parents must have been very proud of you.
Nah, they were dicks. Well, they are, I think. I don't know.
Which should
Such
explain
a
a lot to
shame.
you, Droust.
I get the gist of it. So where are you people heading?
Well, I think we're gonna head to Bryn Shander.
That's the name of the guy, isn't it?
No, that's the
That's the
place.
town. Yeah.
Oh, I wrote it. But is that? Wait, where are we? Could we have the Sword Coast map?
Yeah. Let's bring you over to the Sword Coast here real quick. All right. So Bryn Shander
Oh, son of a bitch!
is all the way at the northern end. Just to be clear,
Ooh.
you're down here. Bryn
Yeah,
Shander, all the way at the north.
Maybe we should go to Waterdeep and
550 miles in a straight line.
okay, I never. I think we're heading to Waterdeep and going to continue investigating what happened to Nightstone.
I grew up in Waterdeep.
What do you guys think?
I think that's fine. I just want to get out of the Nightstone.
Yeah, so do I.
I look at the drow again. Hey, White Dove, do you want to go on an adventure?
What kind of adventure are we talking about?
Hunting a flying castle and possibly giving, we're just saying someone is dead all the way up in the frozen north. Also, fair warning, we have at the moment a 50%. Well, no, we have,
Not very good.
we
at
have a
that.
we have a 25%, no, we have a 30% death rate in the group, and about 10-ish%, like, disappearing.
Okay. That's very weird.
We got a great dental plan, though.
I could use a good dental plan.
Yeah, I can see that your breath stinks, it's horrible.
I ate some goblin meat.
Yeah, that'll do it.
I'm just gonna say to. Yeah, I'm just gonna apologize right now for Nank, and then just make that the blanket apology anytime you feel offended by him. I'm sorry for bringing him.
I spent a few days trapped with goblins. This is nothing. Sure. I could go for a walk.
Alright. What do you do? Do you hit things with swords? Do you do magic? You punch things?
You'll find out.
That's a very elusive answer.
If anything, he can just be very mysterious.
I'll just tap the short sword at my side.
You
Yeah,
are a
we-
very 50 person. I like it.
Look who's talking.
I said I like it.
All right, so you guys are planning on traveling together. Excellent. You have a new party member.
Who hopefully will not die this time.
About 50-50.
You end up taking the villagers back to Nightstone. Are you not entering the city at all? Is that kind of the plan here?
I don't see why we need to.
Well, for sleep and food. Well, I was gonna say booze as well, but there's no more booze in the inn. I drank it all. I was bored.
What do you think, Mordecai?
Like, where to stay the night?
Yeah.
I don't mind sleeping in the forest.
I'm indifferent, so I guess it's up to Droust.
I can sleep anywhere. Although, well, I don't really sleep anyway.
That's a good point. You're an elf. I don't know if Coco would know that, but Jake knows it.
Elf. We had one of those before. He died today.
How many of your companions have died so far?
I
Just
said
two.
just two, and one fucked off running after chickens.
Nank
He
almost
was
died.
not very bright. I always almost died of my sickness.
I wonder if it's too late to turn back.
Nope. Too late. You signed up for life. That was your first mistake. First of many, I expect.
Well, shit.
All right, so is kind of the consensus. Maybe you camp out in the forest, like for the evening to take a long rest, perhaps.
Yeah.
Probably not too far from Nightstone at this point, just based on where you are, or like, do you want to try to get like kind of what is the plan here?
I think it'd be as far. I mean, I'd like to get as close to Waterdeep as possible, but.
I mean, we're probably not gonna walk more than a couple of miles today.
I was gonna say, best case is a couple of miles.
Okay.
Yeah.
All I want is to sleep with my back to a wall or tree.
And since Droust is an elf, he's like partially aware. Is that how it works when he meditates, or?
It goes into a trance that's semi-conscious for 4 hours.
For
Cool.
as far as the rules are concerned, it still means that he still needs 8 hours rest, though, and a single person, regardless of their race, can only take 2 hours. Actually, that keep watch.
Yeah, basically. But that's fine. So you guys set up watches and stuff over the night. And the next day, you begin your trek out of the forest around Nightstone onto the road towards Waterdeep. As you come out of the forest, leaving behind a terrible situation there in Nightstone, coming out onto the road, you're going to kind of emerge from the forest, and the canopy of trees is going to kind of open up around you, and in front of you, kind of over the road, up in the sky, it's probably 1,000 feet overhead. You're going to see a tower floating on the clouds. This tower is very odd looking. It is shaped weirdly, kind of like a wizard's hat. Is maybe the best way. It's the spire on top looks kind of like a wizard's hat. And as this tower kind of drifts by, you're going to see that the clouds underneath it are going to begin kind of shifting, and they are going to begin forming they're going to begin forming some stairs that descend down to the road near where you are.
I thought we ignore it. This is a trap.
I'm not one to ignore cloud stairs.
Can I roll like a perception check to see if there's like any kind of weirdness or anything like lurking for us?
Yeah, you can roll a perception check. You don't really see anything lurking like on the stairs. The stairs go up. I mean, it's 1,000 feet up, so that's kind of what you're really able to see is these stairs, these cloud stairs. Now, what you do kind of catch is that they look stable enough that you could probably walk on them if you wanted to climb up this tower.
1,000 feet.
Upstairs. I mean, it's going to be a very long climb.
Oh my goodness. If that were me, I would definitely. He probably starts climbing. Hey guys.
I'll do it.
Yeah, Droust will follow.
I don't. I kind of look around me, missing the fact that there's not somebody big and strong to carry me. I am 2 feet tall. A normal step is like something that big.
I elbow Droust a little bit and tell him point towards Nank and laugh.
Droust will laugh as well.
Dickhead.
Come along, little man. We have far to go.
Yeah. So
When I achieve my goal, you're the first one I'm eating.
And what goal would that be?
That's a secret.
I'm perception checking him to see if he's actually got a like that.
Got a what?
If you've actually got like a secret goal.
That would be insight.
Insight, whatever.
Nank, I'll let you handle that.
I mean, he does.
I'd like to insight as well.
He's vaguely mentioned things like that. Like he told Caleb, like I'll make you my first servants and stuff like that. He has something. He has something pretty crazy in mind. You figure, but again, it's Nank. So you know.
Yeah.
It's Nank. He's not a very sane individual in the first place.
So climbing up these stairs, this is going to take a long time. I mean, this is a lot of stairs. This is a lot of climbing.
You were not joking about the wizard hat.
It literally looks like full-on sorcerer's apprentice wizard's hat.
Yeah.
This is a very bizarre looking sort of building.
I want that hat.
I hope Mickey's in there.
you.
I can only imagine that Nank would definitely want this hat.
Want this hat. When the last thing I do, I want the hat.
Climbing up, you're going to climb the stairs. What I'd like everybody to do is a Constitution saving throw, and let's just see how terribly these stairs kind of wreck you guys.
I'm good. How am I? Oh wait, no. I'm on the match with the Ranger for the toughest person here.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. I mean, I think all of you, you're hardy people who walk a lot. Like this is, like it's not your favorite activity, but you climb up the stairs and you arrive at the top of the tower. Well, at the bottom of the tower, I guess. The bottom of the top of the tower. There you go.
Nank made a point to make an exaggerated sound of strain effort at every step of the way.
Yeah, it's weird. These clouds, like, they kind of give under your feet, but they feel completely firm as you step on them. And entering the tower, you're going to step in. Like, the stairs just lead up to an entryway into the tower.
Do a perception check.
Okay.
I want to do Arcana checks on every.
Coco, with your perception, you're going to see this open archway that leads into kind of an empty vestibule. There is at the end of this vestibule, you see there is a little blue curtain that's kind of flapping in the breeze a little bit. And if you kind of push beyond it a little bit, if you kind of peer past the curtain, looking into this room, you see a chamber, hexagonal in nature. It is inside the ceiling. It just goes up and up and up into the top of this tower. It is probably 100 feet high in this room. And filling this room, you're going to see that there is a huge, massive wooden table with this giant stone chair. And dangling from the ceiling are these massive crystal spheres that are hanging off of these chains. And they are... there's kind of this flame dancing around them that is keeping this room lit. You can see up through the ceiling, and you can see like there's a second floor that kind of has a hole in it, and descending through this hole, there is a figure that is going to begin lowering himself down into the room. This figure is massive, and it is definitely a giant.
He's floating down?
He is floating down.
People say the Underdark has weird creatures.
They say I'm a weird creature.
You're a very weird creature.
When he's close, I introduce myself. Coco Trick Nips. We saw your stairs. Mighty fine tower you got here.
I like your hat.
He's gonna kind of have this big smile on his face as he sees each of you. This guy has kind of this wispy beard that is made of kind of this floating mist, and the hair on his head is also kind of floating around, but it's leaving kind of almost a bald look with kind of like this translucent hair that floats around it.
Can I make some sort of check to see if I know? I mean, I see you can see he's a giant, but see if I know what kind of giant he is.
Sure. Yeah. You can do kind of maybe a history check. That's probably the best thing for it.
I'll help him.
Could I do that too, since that's my favorite enemy?
Yeah, absolutely.
I think I'm good with see.
Okay.
Yeah, this is a Mordecai is completely unsure.
Wait. Mordecai goes, I think he's a halfling.
This is a cloud giant. It is one of the types of giants, mostly associated with clouds. Yeah, basically. He's going to descend, and he's just kind of floating down out of the ceiling. And as Coco greets him, he's going to just get this big smile on his face, and he's going to, oh, smallfolk, it's good to see you.
I feel small.
He's kind of going to land on the ground very gently and just kind of take a step forward and kind of give like a little gracious bow, which I mean he's massive. Welcome to my castle. It's wonderful to see you. Those stairs are
You as well.
programmed to bring up
points out
anyone.
that Mordecai is super tiny.
Mordecai is super tiny. I'm not sure why that is. We'll make her normal size, or him normal sized. Wow, that's too normal sized. There, something like that. My mechanisms must have spotted more small folk. I do love meeting you all.
Why do you like meeting us?
Yeah, he's going to shake his head. Well, a lot of the giant folk, they may think a lot less of the small folk, but me, I've seen enough things that I know that there's great things among you people.
Oh, well, it's very nice of you, and I insight check him.
Yeah, go for it. This guy seems really genuine to you.
Cool.
He's going to kind of get a look on his face for a second and wait. I've seen you four before. There was a fifth one, I think, that I also saw, but I don't see. Callum, have you thought about what your character is going to be yet?
It's going to be a paladin.
Male or female, and do you know the race yet?
Probably male. And race, I'm not 100% sure yet,
Okay.
but maybe human.
Okay. All right. He won't necessarily mention the race, but he'll just, or he will, and it's just whatever you end up choosing. And he's just going to say there was one more. It's a paladin, I believe. That I'll be on the lookout for him, definitely.
Wow. You think that someone else stupid enough to join us? Wow.
He's going to shake his head. It's not stupid. Your group's the
Critical.
one that's going to fix everything.
Wow, that's a lot of pressure. By the way, I might have missed your name. What was your name, Mr.
Yeah. Oh, he's going to kind of laugh. It's just kind of this kind of big, happy sort of laugh. Oh, my name's Zephyros.
Nice to meet you. You don't happen to know what... We just came from a small town called Nightstone. There was reports of giants throwing stones. Do you know anything about that?
Oh, yeah, he's going to... I just flew over Nightstone on my way this way. It's a real tragedy what happened there. I think some of the other cloud giants, they were looking for something there. He's going to look around. You all don't have really any idea what's going on, do you?
Not a clue.
All right. Well, I suppose that if you're going to fix everything, that I need to tell you what it is that you need to fix.
Sounds good.
That would certainly help.
I don't suppose you could tell her over like a very nice meal.
Yeah, he would definitely be able to create a meal for all of you.
Are there any nice, like, shiny things in the room?
Let's see. On this floor, there is no. This floor is pretty bare. If you could get up to the next floor, there might be stuff higher up in this tower. But here, it's just this table and a couple of the shining lamps hanging down. It's a pretty bare sort of reception room.
Are we gonna be stuck with one rogue and two kleptos in the party? Never be able to get anywhere with silverware. Just leave all of it.
So Zephyros is going to he's going to try to make you guys comfortable, and he's going to begin explaining a little bit about what is going on. So the the city of Nightstone. Basically, the storm giants are looking to. They've been looking for some artifacts, and specifically the stone that was in the middle of Nightstone, the Nightstone itself, was one of the artifacts that they were looking for. So the attack on the town was they were specifically trying to get that. All of the giants in the world, giant society has been broken recently. He's going to say. Our society is defined by the Ordning. The Ordning is a system that was put in place by our main god, Anam the All-Father. The Ordning is a system where all of the giants are separated and ordered based on their caste. Traditionally, storm giants have stood atop the Ordning. We've kept the weaker races of giants from despoiling the realm too much, and keeping them away from the small folk mostly, but the Ordning has been shattered, and now all of the giants are vying for power, now that Anam the All-Father has turned his back on us.
He's turned his back on you guys. Can I ask what the original layers of caste for the giants were? Or
Yeah,
can
absolutely.
I just know that?
He'll explain the caste system.
Okay.
So cloud giants are usually the top. They're kind of the I'm sorry, storm giants are the top caste. I said cloud giants. I meant storm giants. Storm giants are the kind of the high ranking. They're tempestuous and strong. The king of all giants is named King Hekaton, and he has ruled over all giants for a very long time. The other castes underneath the storm giants. Next is the cloud giants, who are just one step below the storm giants. They tend to be fairly extravagant and aristocratic as far as giants go. Beneath them, you have the fire giants, and then also kind of the frost giants. They're kind of on similar levels. Fire giants have always kind of ranked themselves within their caste system by their forging skills. They tend to work with metals and that sort of thing. Whereas the frost giants tend to be kind of martial and base their power off of battle. And then near the bottom of the caste of the Ordning, you have the stone giants who live underground. And then last you have the hill giants, who are kind of the lowest, dumbest end of the giant scale. They're kind of regarded barely as giants at all.
So the highest ranking stone giant would still be below the lowest ranking fire giant?
Pretty much, yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Imagine of the worth of the giant field. We just know the worst giant in the world.
If he's that smart.
Yeah, fine.
Yeah, so he's
You were
going
saying
Sorry?
You were saying the Allfather betrayed you?
Well, the Allfather didn't betray us. He's just turned his back on us.
Any reason why?
We don't actually know. We just all knew exactly when it happened. As soon as the Ordning was shattered, we knew it had occurred, and giants of all types began to compete with each other. This is a terrible thing.
Yeah, it sounds terrible. I'm sorry, what exactly happened with the, what happened physically when the ordning, like, how did you know it happened?
It's just it's a sense. The ordning is something that is ingrained in all giants, and as soon as it was shattered, we all felt it. And whatever it is that Amun is trying to occur with us, it is going to spell terrible trouble for the lands below, and for all of the small folk, and giant kind themselves.
And are you vying for power?
He's going to shake his head. No, I'm more worried about trying to bring back things to the way they were.
Insight check.
Jesus. You just scared the crap out of me.
This guy still seems like he is telling you the truth. Like he doesn't really have any reason. He's weird. This guy is really weird. Like that's maybe the biggest thing that you're catching. Like he has like weird mannerisms that he does as he's talking to you and stuff. But aside from that, like he seems honest. Just kind of a little out there.
So Zephyros, you said that we are going to fix things. What makes you think that? Where did you come up with that? How did you come up with that?
Yeah, I've been using divination to try to see what has been happening, and my investigations finally led me to Nightstone, and I saw what was going on there. But they pointed past it. You all had left, and you're the group I've been looking for.
You can see the future?
Well, I can see a future. Whether it's the future or not, I suppose we will see.
Don't happen to see one when I get, like, bigger, like, much bigger.
He's going to say, I've seen a number of futures, and there are some where I've seen you larger, Nank. There are some where you have not existed at all into the future, where you died in that Goblin Cave.
Right, that's bad. Okay. In the ones where we help you do your thing. Died. Scout died.
Yeah. The best future that I have seen. Well, you fix everything. You make the world whole again.
And? Do I get bigger?
He's just gonna laugh. That's something you're gonna have to find out for yourself, Nank.
I don't know
isn't everything, Nank.
Have you seen me?
Sometimes when I look down.
That's my point.
He's going to say, so I believe all of you are headed somewhere. Where can I take you? My castle is at your disposal.
That is a good question. I think we'd have to discuss it. We were heading to Waterdeep before we saw your castle in the sky. But now that you mention taking us wherever we need to go, that will need to be considered.
Hey, you said you saw the shoes here. Do you know where we're supposed to go?
Say that again. I'm sorry, Nick.
Yeah, you're supposed to be able to see some of the future, so do you know where we're supposed to go?
I've seen you go a lot of places, and some of them have worked better than others.
Without being evasive, please.
He's gonna shrug. I've seen futures. I know you're important to them. I can't make your choices for you, though. If you're going to make this work, you're going to have to make the decisions.
Okay, that sounds good. To help us on our journey, though, to save the world, as it were, do you have any useful items that might help us?
Got
Let's see
really nice hat.
Let's see if he's got anything that he could part with. He could, you know what? He could provide a little treasure to you to help purchase supplies or that kind of thing. That's probably about the best he could really do for you.
Okay. So, does he give it to us?
Yeah, he'll hand you a couple hundred gold. He'll say, well, decide where you want to go. My tower isn't really built for small folk, as much as I love meeting all of you. I'd ask that you stay out of the upper levels of my tower here. You can stay here on the first floor. You can make camp here whatever you would like, and I'm happy to take you to wherever you would like to go.
Oh, is your bedroom on the next floor up, or the next one after that?
Yeah, he'll nod. Yes, my private chambers are just above here.
I see. Yes.
I mean,
Well,
we're all friends here. No shame.
You just see the gears turning to the three heads, just thinking the same thing. I still say we should probably go to deep. Plenty of people. Someone might know someone. Something.
in water? Did you say Waterdeep?
Yeah.
But then it's 250 miles. You said from Brimstone or whatever.
It's really far. Yeah, it's what did we just
So
say?
Yeah, but that's just saying a guy, like, it's not really, just saying a guy, you know, your sister's dead. I mean, it's sad and all, you should probably tell him, but it's not really the big matter at hand right now.
Oh, okay. So, true. I guess I'm metagaming with the Bryn Shander stuff. So yeah, that's correct. I guess Waterdeep would be good. What do you think, Droust?
I'm all for Waterdeep. I have a friend there, a paladin. It would be nice to meet him.
Wait, if it's your friend, how can you just meet him?
Well, how do you meet your friends?
Well, usually I meet them before they're my friend. After I meet them, they become my friend.
What? What was the question?
They say it'd be good to meet him, not to meet up with him. So it was like, well, if you haven't met him, how can he be your friend?
I get around. We can meet up with my friend in Waterdeep.
I get it. Commented in your first language. I go to Coco. I think he's a bit slow.
It might be you, buddy.
Do you guys have any other questions for Zephyros about what's going on?
I don't. Do you guys have any? That's while we have him. Any other helpful questions we don't want to regret not asking?
Do
Can I have your
any
hat?
other clothes?
What did you say, K9? He's not giving you the hat, Thank.
Do you have any spare clothing for someone my size? These are not suitable.
Yeah, you know what? I think he would be able to scrounge up something like you would have to spend a little time tailoring it. Like it is probably more giant size, but like there's enough fabric there to kind of cut it into.
He actually has a secret doll collection, so the size of it fit.
You would have to kind of tailor it down. It's still not going to be, I don't think, up to probably your standards, but you might be able to get better things in Waterdeep. But this would be enough to get you there for now.
Perfect.
Yeah, sounds like Waterdeep Zephyros is where we'd like to be dropped off, if you don't mind.
Yeah, he'll. All right, and then to Waterdeep we go, and the castle is going to take off. Stairs are going to kind of like reascend up, and you are going to fly, begin flying to Waterdeep. What I'm going to say is this might be a good time to end it here. We can pick up with Waterdeep and bring in Jason's new character next session.
Sounds good.
And we'll have Mordecai back and learn more about. Is it Drost? Is that the new character K9?
Yeah. Drost is the new guy.
Excellent. Yeah, we'll learn a little bit more about what's going on. Figure out where you guys want to travel in the world and next steps.
Sounds good.
Do we level up?
Yes, this is the other thing. Level 3 for everybody. We'll just get everybody up there. So we can work on that here real quick if anybody wants to, and if anybody wants to like roll for health or any of that kind of thing. Everybody watching the stream, thanks for watching today. Be sure to hit the follow button. That's very helpful here on Twitch.
Fuck! Twice! Yeah! Twice! On level 3, I have 11 HP!
This is a sign that
Nank will outlive you all.
Nank's gonna get killed in his sleep.
Don't
All
forget
that.
and I'm gonna watch eating popcorn.
Nank, what is your Constitution modifier?
1.
So you literally add 2 HP.
Yes, it adds already. It's already added to the hit dice. That's what I get. It's twice in a row.
This is how this group rolls.
I've
It's a
got.
lesson.
I was gonna say you should ask me to do the rolls for you. I apparently.
I usually roll great, except apparently on hit dice and initiative.
Oh man.
Now, I went from. Wait, I'm gonna fucked up my math. I should have. 8. I had 9 here. That doesn't work. I should have. No, I had no. That's right. I went from 7 to 9, and now to 11. That's twice I've rolled a nat 1 of my HP. I have the minimum HP I could possibly have at this level.
All right. Well, everyone, thanks for watching. If you want to see more of Nank rolling terrible rolls for his hit dice, join us next time, perhaps if he levels up again. Thanks for watching. We will see you next week. 10 o'clock a.m. Central. Every Sunday, we do Storm King's Thunder here on Twitch. Saturday nights at 8 o'clock p.m. Central, we do Tomb of Annihilation. We're a little bit ways into both of them now, so if you want to catch up, you can check out my YouTube channel. It's Lauren the GM on YouTube. All of the previous episodes are available there to check out if you want to catch up on any of the adventures that are going on. We will see you guys next time. Thanks a lot for watching.